Hello again. Hopefully my dog doesn't bark as much as he did the other day. Today's video is going to be about getting back into the swing of things, reluctantly. I was in the hospital for 5 days, and like I said in the previous video, I had a sense of freedom that I welcomed because I was surrounded by people. Knock it off. Here he is. Anyway, I was surrounded by people who had the same condition as me, depression. And I had a sense of freedom where I could let go, cry if I wanted to, scream if I wanted to, and I had no responsibility but to myself, and really figure things out on my own. And once I got home, I was able to still take care of myself, tend to my family, but still had a sense of freedom in my mind that I know it's hard to explain. If you also are, if you're watching this video, you also have a sense, you're also going through a form of depression or anxiety or a condition similar to this. But once I got home, and more specifically yesterday, being a homemaker, I get to have the disadvantage, but also the luxury of taking care of the home and making it a place of comfort and warmth for my family. But it can also feel the sense of a trap because I really can't get out much. Also, because I have epilepsy, I can't drive. By California state law, you have to be, at least as far as I know, 12 months seizure free. If the laws have changed, I haven't been informed, but the longest I've gone is 9 months. So these four walls can sometimes enclose on me. Going back to the reason why I made this video, I'm okay with my daily chores. Dusting, cleaning, vacuuming. No, not vacuuming. That's the issue. Dusting, cleaning, taking care of the house. But the one chore that I kept putting off was vacuuming. Why? At that time, I didn't know. I kept thinking to myself, I live in an apartment. It's not that big. I have a good vacuum cleaner. It's an Auric. Ooh, text message. But I kept putting it off for 2 days. I wrote it in my journal. Coping skill. Hey. And I asked myself, why do I keep putting it off? And then I said, forget it. Just do it. And so, because I have long hair, I have to clean it out at the bottom so that it doesn't start to smoke. If you have long hair, you know what I'm talking about. And as I'm cleaning it out, I realize, now perhaps I may be taking it too far, but this is what I realized and acknowledged and accepted. A part of my freedom was gone. I'm stepping back into my old reality, that I'm back as a homemaker, a housewife, the mom. That's my job title. Mom. And it was hard for me to accept that. Because before I vacuumed, I still had this sense of freedom, this mindset that all I have to do is take care of myself, my mental well-being, setting goals for myself, working with my husband, tending to my daughter in a loving, gentle way. But as far as maintaining the house in a regular fashion, it wasn't mandatory. So as I'm cleaning out my vacuum cleaner, I'm thinking, drat. I'm reluctantly back. Do you know what I mean? I do. And I wrote it in my journal. And then I went to vacuuming the house. And as I did the chore, I left my mind empty and just focused on the goal. Today, I'm going to vacuum. And when I was finished, I had the sense of accomplishment. I set out a task and I completed it to the best of my ability. But that sense of freedom was gone. But a new feeling and thought took its place. I'm the mom. I'm the homemaker. No one else can take my place. It's tough. But that's acceptable. And it takes work. And I have all the coping skills and tools in my, I suppose you can say, bag that I can bust out and utilize whenever I need to. And so can you. Little things, little tasks. But they're not necessarily little to you. Not necessarily little to me. And they're worth discussing. I'll be here if you need me.